UFC on ESPN 7 takes place next week, and there are some very intriguing bouts. And I'll kick off with Carlos Condit and Mickey Hall. Carlos Condit, the guy who is in a very cold streak and who must win to take his UFC contract. You very well know about Carlos Condit. He is the former ROTR welterweight tournament finalist, the former WEC welterweight champion, who fought for the undisputed UFC title and won interim UFC welterweight championship. But man, he lost 5 matches in a row. Robbie Lawler, Damian Maia, Neil Magny, Alex Oliveira, Michael Chiesa. Man, really bad position. On the other side, we got Mickey Hall, black belt in BJJ, who had ups and downs. 2 wins, 2 losses. Randy Brown loss, George Sullivan victory, Diego Sanchez loss, Salim Touahri victory. He's a rear naked choke expert. Carlos Condit on the other side is a great striker, but I'm unsure of his ground performance. I'd like to see Carlos Condit winning. I'd love it more than anything in the world, but unfortunately this is not a good position for Condit, because if Hall takes him down, I pretty much doubt he'll be able to defend. I'd vouch for Hall. We got Aspen Ladd, who recently suffered her first loss, and she squares off against Yana Kunitz. Aspen Ladd is a really good ground fighter. I know that she squared off against Jermaine Durandamy. She was TKO'd. Herb Dean maybe stopped it early, but she had victories over Lena Landsberg, Tony Evinger, Ciara Eubanks. Got to say, it's pretty much difficult fight for her, because Yana Kunitz, yeah, she lost to Chris Cyborg, got to say, but Yana Kunitz knows to strike. I mean, Taekwondo, Muay Thai, ARB, Gaido Jitsu. She defeated Lena Landsberg and Marlon Renault, but lost to Chris Cyborg, and she fought for the Invicta FC Bantamweight Championship. Yeah, it ended once in no contest, but you know, Tony Evinger appealed that loss due to controversial referee call, and later she lost it. She later won vacant Invicta FC Bantamweight Championship against Raquel Palucci, and she's a good opponent. I think Ladd is going down, and I think this is a chance for Yana Kunitz to bounce back. I think it's finally her chance, her time is coming. Stefan Struve against Ben Rothwell. Stefan Struve, he's solid striker from Netherlands, but on the other side, Stefan Struve is better on the ground, and we all know that. We know what happened in his bout against Pat Barry when he locked that triangle. Pat Barry tried to slam him, but Struve didn't let go, and he is a really good submission guy with ups and downs. Antonio Silva, Daniel Omilenchuk victories, Alexander Volkov, Andrei Arlovsky, Marcin Tibura losses, Marcos Rogerio de Lima arm triangle choke win. Yeah, Struve is not throwing many shots, which I don't know, for Ben Rothwell. From Ben Rothwell it might be bad and good at the same time, because Rothwell is a ground guy and you don't want to go on the ground with Struve. He'll hardly knock him out. Ben suffered 3 decision losses in a row to Junior Dos Santos, Blago Ivanov. Oh, thanks God, Ivanov of course beat him, he's a Bulgarian. And Andrei Arlovsky. And he defeated previously Josh Barnett, Matt Mitrione. He has that strong guillotine choke, but guillotine choke is nothing against a guy like Stefan Struve. He's the former US MMA heavyweight champion, but I think Ben Rothwell is going to lose. I really and honestly think that, because, you know, I don't see it very often, guy like him in such a popular manner. I think his time has gone by. Marina Rodriguez, well, she squares off against Cynthia Calvillo, and Marina Rodriguez, she's a good opponent. She's really tough girl, and Cynthia Calvillo also had, how do you say, she had some problems with, you know, doping controls and such things, and Marina Rodriguez with a score of 12 wins and 1 draw, she is a tough opponent, but I don't know how much serious opponents she squared off until now. Draw against Randa Marcos, victories over Jessica Aguilar and Tesha Torres are great, unanimous decision wins. Tesha Torres is a good opponent, but on the other side, Cynthia Calvillo replaces injured Claudia Gadelha, and She's a BJJ wrestler, Muay Thai. This is maybe the toughest fight to predict. Yeah, I thought about Carla Esparza, that Calvillo tested positive for marijuana and lost via decision. In her last two bouts, she defeated Poliana Botella via rear naked choke and Courtney Casey. This bout is super tough to predict. I'll have to think here. I don't know. I like Marina Rodriguez like a person, and both fighters are evenly matched. Okay, I say Marina, but it's hard to predict. Alistair Overeem versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Alistair Overeem, kickboxing legend, the former Dream and Strikeforce heavyweight champion. Uber in time has gone by. After his loss to Francis Ngannou KO loss, he had many ups and downs. He's still an amazing guy, 39 years of age, great guy. But Alistair Overeem is a different person after that battle. He has changed. He has that fire inside, got to say, but yeah, Curtis Blades TKO'd him, but he bounced back with TKO wins over Sergey Pavlovich and Alexei Olenek. On the other side, we got Jairzinho Rozenstruik, probably the greatest Surinamese guy ever to step in the octagon. And Jairzinho Rozenstruik is a Surinamese wrecking machine. Alright, Melvin Manhoef has better scores, but 9 wins in a row. He's undefeated. Junior Albini, he head kicked him in the second round, and got to say that Andrei Kovalev is the only guy who survived until the end against Jairzinho, but he also KO'd Alan Crowder and Andrei Arlovsky in less than a minute. And I think because Alistair Overeem, with that kind of bouts, he has always had problems, and I believe Jairzinho Rozenstruik is going to pull out a victory here.